Hey folks, it's Jay over here at Grognard Games Roselle once again, and today we have a really cool product that we are super excited to show you about. It is the Game Envy Exemplar Wet Palette. So first of all, some of you might be thinking, well, I don't even need a wet palette. Why do I want to watch this video? So the benefits of wet palette, you're going to extend your paint life by a ton, I'm sure we've all had that situation where you're painting, you get a phone call, it's a really important battle scene during Lord of the Rings. So you look up, you look down, the paint that you mixed up is now completely dry. Maybe it's even dried on your brush. Nightmare, right? So obviously the wet palette is a huge help for any of that stuff. So a lot of folks here in the store have actually said this is the best wet palette they've ever worked with. So we're going to go ahead and break one of these bad boys open and show you all the cool features and why you need to pick one up today. So our initial run on this thing actually completely sold out. So we're now on our second order with these folks at Game Envy. So it's super popular here at the store. And once I break this open, you'll see why. So let's go ahead and open this up. So first thing you'll notice is comes in basically 3 different little baggies. So here we've got your wet palette parchment paper. So you actually get 50 sheets here. So it's definitely going to be enough to cover you for any hobby needs that you might have, whether it's you decide, I want to make a new Space Marine army, maybe you want to invest in a new kill team, there's definitely going to be enough wet palette sheets for that. We've also got these super cool sponges. Now, as you can see, there's actually 2 sides. And what that'll do is it'll actually release different amount of water depending on which side you use. So if you want, more or less, it's great for that. Now, one of the cool features about these is that they are antimicrobial. So if you're like me and you're a little bit of a neat freak and you're worried that maybe you're going to forget your wet palette and then you're going to come back and like Nurgle will have infested it, you don't need to worry about that because it's all antimicrobial. So now let's get to the main event. So this right here is the Exemplar Wet Palette. So right here up at the top, there's actually a little valve here. So you can decide how much humidity you want to get into your wet palette. So that's a great little feature. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this guy open. And this is going to be a dry palette. So you can see you can do any sort of mixing here in case you don't want a wet palette. Another great feature is if you want to put your cell phone right in here in case you're, watching a video or looking at a tutorial, what have you. Also looks like it's probably big enough to put your paintbrush in there. So that way you can also, if you have a workhorse brush, you can toss that in there, close the lid, take it wherever you need to go. This is also fully removable. So if in case you ever need to do any washing, anything like that, this will pop on out. And then when you're ready to go, you can just put it back in, close it up, you're good to go. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. So here we've got the actual wet palette itself. So as you can see, the sponge fits perfectly on in there. I'm actually going to take it out. So a lot of other companies, you may have to do a little bit of trimming with your sponge, maybe with your paper. Game Envy doesn't mess around with that. They know that you just want to break the product open and get to painting as fast as possible. And you can see right there, it fits in perfectly. And then we can throw parchment paper on it. Obviously, put a little bit of water in there, but boom, just like that. So as you can see, pretty much straight out of the box, you can just crack it open, add some water, put everything together and get to painting. So like I said, this is a super popular product here at Grognard, both the Roselle and Batavia locations. We just got in some new product. So hopefully you are as excited about this wet palette as all of us here are at the store. Let us know in the comments what you are most excited to paint with this brand new wet palette. I know Kill Team 2.0 just came out. There's the Middle Earth strategy battle game. They're getting a new edition. So maybe you're trying to prepare some of those old miniatures. Bolt Action just came out with a 3rd edition. Personally, the Bounty Hunters for Star Wars Shatterpoint are just on the way, so I'm really super hardcore looking forward to painting those. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you around. Good luck and happy gaming.